Hey guys, usually I'm on time. Today, the last Tuesday of the year, and I am late. That's too high. All right, who's in the room? Who's in the room? Let me just get my comments up. Put some lotion on my hands. Hello, 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 Latrice. Happy belated birthday. Happy belated birthday. Hi, Lionel. How's everybody doing tonight? You're welcome. How are you feeling today? Doing better. That's awesome. That is awesome. Are you loading up on your vitamin C and D and zinc? Hey, Jasmine, you know you won, right? You won 3 weeks ago. Every time I say that, every live stream, I say, Jasmine, you won. Contact me. Jasmine, you won. Contact me. And I need you to contact me, girl. You a winner. You are a winner. All right. You sent me a message on a DM. Hey, Lakeisha. All right. What? Okay, Jasmine, send me another message. No, don't send me another message. Instagram. Okay. You sent me a message saying that you're posting, that you're doing the content, right? That message I did get, but not what you wanted to win. And also Mo Love won too. So what I want you guys to do, hi everyone, welcome. What I want you to do is go fan out, go send out the link, let everybody know we're in here chatting. But this meeting today is basically, today is the day I was rushing. I was making soap before I came on. And I had my soap cooking because I like hot processed soap. So I had my soap cooking, and it was, I figured, I started at about 4 o'clock. So I figured I'd be done by now. And I really wasn't. And so I had to let it sit a little longer because, the lard wasn't cooked out. And I was like, dang. So I'm trying to, freshen up my face and finish up the soap. So I was running back and forth. So I'm a little frantic, but I'm here. But I am here. Today is the last Tuesday of our lives. So today is the last Tuesday of our lives. Not lives like last Tuesday of our life, but lives like the live version. I'll be in and out after 7:30. I have another meeting. Sounds okay. All right, Latrice, gotcha. So I was making 4 types of soap. I had oatmeal and honey, turmeric and honey. The soap that I have, best of both worlds, that's turmeric and the oatmeal and honey soap combined. And then I had, I made 2 batches of oatmeal soap. So I'm in there like this. I'm in there trying to mix everything together so fast, super fast, so that I could get here. My eyebrows are a little dark today, but we ain't gonna worry about that. We here, right? All right. So, hey, Mello. Oh, yes. I was putting it in right before I got here. I worked right up to the minute. Okay. So, Jasmine, I'm going to just send me another message on Instagram just so it can be highlighted so I know to just check it. And just let me know what you want to win. Hey, Lapar. Let me know what you want to win. And hey, Rosetta. And we'll get that popping. We'll get it popping. Today, we are going to talk about a few things. I just wanted to touch on a few things. And if you have any questions or anything that you would like for me to discuss or touch on, just let me know. As we know, the girl got her legal pad, of course. Hey, Ashley, how are you? So I've developed contact dermatitis from some of the fragrance oil. Which of your products do you suggest for that? My products, oatmeal and honey. I have, hey Shanika, I have oatmeal and honey. I have a plain soap with nothing, no fragrance, no color, no anything. That's a new one that I'm developing now. Well, it's not developing. I already know what I'm doing. I just don't have it up on the website now. So those two things are the things that I would suggest. But it's just so you can use something that doesn't have anything that's going to be an irritant to your skin. So what I wanted to do is talk about, if you are part of the honor society, you guys are wasting your money. Let me tell you, I'm about to raise the prices because you guys are not being as active as you should be. You pay for your membership. You got to be in there. I'm putting content in there. There's education. I just uploaded a mini session up there, how to make the clay how to make clay molds, and how to make clay objects so that you can make silicone molds. I had just posted that up there. There's a whole vendor survival kit in there. The book club. What else is in there? I just posted, somebody was asking about taxes, and I came across this amazing video by this guy named, I think his name is, I forgot, it starts with a C. But I came across the video today, just before, we went on. And I was like, oh my gosh, everybody will love this, because he's telling you what you can write off, with personal things that you can write off for your business. And if certain things are certain ways, you can write this off. He's even given his ebook for 70% off. So the ebook was, I think, $47. And I said, I'm going to get the ebook. I just didn't have a chance to do that. But that was really, really good. So I put that in the education. I made a section for education and I put that there. Do you have any candle related info in the Honor Society? I don't have any candle related information there yet, but I definitely will. And the reason why I don't have any candle related, like I don't have it so isolated as to what sections, because it's kind of more open. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a candle group. It's not a soaping group. It's not a bath and body products group. It's kind of like a everything. So I'm going to probably have some of everything on. I am in talks with having Jeff, Mr. Stanley, come on from Stanley Handcrafted. I sent him a message. I'm going to do my candle company that I purchased from, candlesandSupplies.net. That show might be earlier than our 7 o'clock show, just because, they have a store, and then we might have to take the show during store hours when they're there or whatever. Or I may have to go to the store myself and while I'm picking up my supplies, I can have the meeting with them. Hey, Tanya. I can have the meeting with them. So that is what I'm thinking. I'm just gonna make sure that I section everything off so that I can touch on everything for everybody. And if there's any specifics, like when I do have these interviews and I do have these shows, I will ask you guys what questions you would like for me to ask these people, and I will ask these. Jasmine, I see you just messaging me. Awesome. So I will ask them questions that you would like for me to ask. So if you are a part of the Honor Society, Sunday I had scheduled a book club meeting. So if the Zooms are not a good idea to do the book club meetings, then maybe we should figure out what is where should we discuss the book? Should we just discuss it there in the chat, and we check periodically every day in the chat to see if somebody says something about the book? Or do you want to be in a group setting and discuss the book together? I also put some special downloads from the book. So the book we're reading is Atomic Habits by James Clear, and I put some of the downloads in there. So there's a cheat sheet, there's your cues to how you're starting to form your habits and things like that. So just let me know how you guys would like to meet. So let's have a discussion right now. So if you are a part of the Honor Society right now, just put, say, me, or hey, I am. Just put something in the chat right now so that I know that you are a part of the Honor Society, and then we can figure out what we're going to do as far as meeting about the book club. The only person who met me for the book club is Jasmine. Jasmine, did you meet me? I think it was Jasmine. And the book is easy. You do not have to wait for the book to come into the mail. You can just, you can just, Jasmine and the baby came. So I had 2 guests. But you can get the book from Audible and just listen to the book. That way you can, still hear the book and it still goes into your head. Just because you don't grasp it, and this is something that me and Jasmine were talking about when we were on the Zoom this Sunday, is even though you don't feel like you're grasping the information, sometimes your subconscious is retaining that information, and you'll be surprised how much you can remember when that information is needed. Or if you're trying to discuss the book with somebody else, you'll be surprised how much information you retained. So if buying the book is slowing you down, the physical book, then I will go ahead and get the Audible book. And usually I have Audible, and they give you a free credit every so often. So sometimes my credits just accumulate and I pay $15.99. And that basically, sometimes they give you 3 credits. That covers a book. I think you can get a book with a credit. So it's totally up to you how you want to do it. But you guys, you should take advantage of, the Honor Society. You have so much information in there that is so useful. Okay, so another thing. Oh, hit the like buttons. 11 people in here. Let's like. I should have 11 likes. I'm 1 person away from what I have. I will have 9,100. I just need 1 more subscriber, and then I need 900 subscribers by December 31st, because that was my goal. I wanted to have 10,000 subscribers by the end of December. But if it doesn't happen, I'm still going to work towards it for, in January. But that's the goal right now. So anybody has any questions? Any questions about the book? Any questions about Honor Society? Any questions about anything thus far? And also, you guys, I need you to tell me how you want to meet for the book club. And did you guys check your emails? In your emails, I had sent, I sent you a video, and I also sent you an invite to the vision board party. Did you guys RSVP for the vision board party? I put 50 guests on there, but I think that's a lot of people to try to keep together, but we'll see. But RSVP for the vision board party, and haven't been getting, check your spam, Jasmine, to see, and make sure that they're not going into the spam accounts, because it may be going to your spam. Or if you RSVP through YouTube, then Eventbrite will have it. So I'm thinking that everybody should do a notebook, and I have the notebook that I want to use. Somebody had tagged me with the notebook that they're going to use. Is a vision board planner for 2022. And like I was saying before, the vision board, I think, would be best in a book, because that way you can track your mini goals. That way you can track your progress. That way you can track, if something happened, you had an obstacle, you overcame it, whatever, you can kind of put information that you could check back on. So I think doing a book more like a journal is going to be the most beneficial way for us to do the vision board itself, instead of just having just the vision board. And like I said, you get discouraged by looking at the board and not accomplishing certain things. I said I was going to bring my board in here so that you guys could see how many things that I have accomplished off of my board. I have accomplished some things. I have not accomplished everything. I did I purchased the 10X growth. What did he have? Grant Cardone had a growth something, a growth conference. And I said that was one of my goals. So I wanted to do that. So I had that for 3 days. So that was one of my goals that I got off of there. I wanted to monetize off of YouTube, and I did. I wanted to grow my social media, and I did. I wanted to launch Bubble Babes University. That was on there. I also have Women Empower Women on there. What else do 10X? I mean, not 10X. What is it? X28 or something like that. That exercise program. I did that 2.5 times. And I have that because I wanted to complete it. I have tried a bunch of times before and I have not exactly completed it, but I finally did. And also a goal of mine was to do a minute of jumping jacks, because in their in the workouts they had a minute of jumping jacks, and I was like, I got to be able to do a minute of jumping jacks. I could not do a minute, but I got to do a minute. I even started putting ankle weights on, so that was progress. And what else is on my vision board that I've accomplished? I also have my warehouse there, but I'm giving myself, like, January, February to get my warehouse together. And I want to actually own the land for my warehouse. And I think that's about it, and then I have some other stuff there. But those are the things that I know that I have accomplished. And on my vision board, I have Post-it notes. So with the Post-it notes, I was able to write, okay, I've accomplished this, I did this, I've accomplished doing 1 minute work, 1 minute jumping jacks, and still working out and all that other stuff. So I'm thinking everybody should get a bound notebook, like a spiral notebook, because I think it has more space, or a binder. So if you get a binder and then you put like the tabs in it, like if you're in school, they have the one subject binders, and you can get the hey Kara, how's everything? You can get these subjects. I think they like what, 25 cents to get the 5 subjects, and you put that in your book. And do that. And then I'm going to give everybody areas of, I think the areas of life that you want to work on. So does everybody understand what I'm saying so far? So I have that written down. I even asked Patricia, I'm like, did I capture everything? Is anything missing? And I don't think I am. All right. So if you get the notebook, you could get you a 1 subject binder for like $1, and it's probably less than $1. Fill that up with loose leaf paper and get you the subjects and put that inside the book. Get you 2 packs of the subjects, put that inside the book. Get you a pack of Post-its, because I love Post-its. I put Post-its on everything, just so that if you want to put something, put some extra notes on that, you wrote on it already and you just need to update something, you'll be able to do that with some Post-its. So you make sure you get that, right? So you have your notebook and you have your subjects, or you can have your book with the subjects already. I mean, not the subjects, the tabs, right? Already. And these are the areas that I think, these are the areas that I think that are, encompasses everything in life, right? So I have health, I have family, health, wellness, finance, business, social media, and travel. Does anybody think that there should be something else added to the categories for the vision board? So if you think so, just type it up in the chat and I will add it to the list. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 tabs that you would need to have in your vision board notebook. Mental would be with the wellness. Business, I have family, health, wellness, finance, business, social media, and travel. Spirituality would go with wellness. Keep going, keep going, keep thinking. Like, think to yourself and see, like, what areas that you know that you want to work on. And then, like, those type of things. So that's the main things that I was thinking, because, you know, these are areas that your family, your home life, you know, things like that. Oh, relationships, friends. That's a good one. So I'll say family. We'll put relationship and friends. Self-care, we'll go with wellness. Okay. So for family, right? We have your planning, because you know when you're building a business, you don't actually, you know, a lot of the times your family time, you know, slips through the cracks because you're so super busy, or you're super tired, or your mind is everywhere and it's not with your family when it's family time. You're still thinking business, or you're still taking care of business when it's family time. So how are you going to separate your time so that you can make time for the people in your life? That's as far as your relationships as well. So family, planning, and spending time. Things to be intentional about. Yes, yes, yes. Intention. So your health is your diet, your fitness, your self-care. I mean, your health. Your health is your diet and your fitness. What do you plan on doing? Is there anything that you're planning on doing? Do you want to, I wouldn't say meditation is part of your health. I would say meditation would be part of the wellness part. But what are you doing to take care of your health? How are you going to do that better going forward? What do you have a fitness routine that you're going to do? Are you going to go to the gym? Are you just going to get on the treadmill in the morning? What exactly do you want to do with your time? And as you think about these categories, think about the pictures that you want, because you want to be intentional with the pictures that you put into your vision board or your vision book. You want to be very intentional about those pictures because you want it to be exactly what you want it to be. So if it's a picture of you at the weight and the size that you want it to be, or that you used to be, and you want to get back there, put you there, because that way you see yourself. So that means it's not something that's not obtainable. You know what I mean? It's something that you can see. You know that you were there before, so it's easy for, you know, it's not easy, but you can get back there. You know what I mean? So just make sure, as I'm saying these things, you think about the things that you want to put on your vision board, so that you're not just grasping at straws and just grabbing any picture. We are trying to be very intentional, and now I'm saying that word a lot, but that word is on my vision board. So consistency, intention, and discipline is on my vision board. And this is my vision board for this year. But next year's vision board, I'm probably going to use the same words and add some, you know, just a few more things. Make sure you know what your words are for the year. Your word, your theme. Hey, Violet, your word, your theme for the season. You know, you want to make sure that whatever it is that you know that you have to go, everything goes around this word. So I know that consistency was a thing for me. So being consistent on social media, being consistent with my exercise, and being consistent with my diet, being consistent with my family, being consistent. So that was a thing that everything went around that word. So anything that your word is, you know, whatever word is your theme for the season, make sure that you write those words down. Hey, Patricia. Hey, Laura. Make sure that you put those words down so that you know. We're discussing the vision boards right now. We are breaking it down. And I'm saying that I think that we should have a vision book instead of a vision board. You can do both actually, so you can see the vision board daily and then you can write in your book. But I'm saying if you do a book, separate it into the sections, you're able to write your progress. You're able to write if you had any hurdles, or, you know, any updates or anything like that. You're able to put that there. So when you look at your book at the end, at the end of the year, you can say, oh, okay, well, I was able to do this, because you're not going to remember. Everything in your head doesn't stay there. You know what I mean? You're going to forget things. So you want to make sure that you chronicle everything that's going on. So when you break your book up into the sections, you can say, all right, I plan on working out 5 times a week. All right, let the week go by. Did you do 5 times a week? No, I didn't do 5 times a week, but I promise that I'm going to do better next week. The following week. Okay, so I did 4 days out that week. You know what I mean? But my goal is to have the 7 days of the week, or whatever. But you want to make sure that you can write down, journal everything, so that when you look back on it and you assess the end of the year, you're able to see patterns, you're able to see the growth, you're able to see just all that, you're able to see the movement. And so that's the intention of having the vision board book, as opposed to just having just the plain vision board where you cannot put your updates and your mini goals and things like that on it. So that's that. So we said we broke it down into a couple of sections. We got family, health, wellness, finance, business, social media, travel. We also have relationships and friends, and goals. So I guess you can do like your big goals or whatever in that, or your goals in each category. But yeah, so we're going to section it off. Family, planning, spending time. How you going to do that? What you need to do? What is your goal? Is your goal to go on family trips? How many family trips do you want to go on? Is your goal to spend more time with your children? Well, how are you going to spend more time with your children? Is your family, do you want to be more of a teacher or whatever it is that your goal is with that particular topic or that particular subject? You want to make sure that you are putting those things down in your book. And again, make sure that you are picking pictures off the internet, or you taking pictures from wherever you're going to take pictures from that are exactly what you want to accomplish, not something in the general ballpark, right? So health, we have diet and fitness. So how are you going to maintain your diet? What are you going to do? Are you going to be on a diet? Do you plan on eating healthier? Do you plan on working out? If you plan on working out, how are you going to work out? Are you going to work out on the treadmill? This is what I was just talking about. If you want to work out on the treadmill, you want to do a half an hour. It doesn't matter what kind of exercise you want to do. If you're just trying to get movement in your body, then you just get up and you do movement. How long do you want to do that movement? So everything, you got to be very intentional and consistent, your consistency about it. So you can find people in here that'll be your accountability partner. So when we have the vision board party, we'll see who has the same kind of goals or in the same kind of area, so that you can be held accountable for the things that you say that you want to accomplish. Just like I have you guys in the content group, right? So all the people who said that they want to produce more content, they want to be more consistent with the content and things like that, they want to grow their following, and I'm always in there like, okay, it's time to post, it's time to do this, it's time to do that, because I'm going to hold you accountable for, what you said that you want to accomplish. So that's what we're going to do as far as the vision board party is concerned, right? So wellness. In wellness, we are talking about your spirituality. We are talking about meditation, prayer, yoga, whatever it takes, self-care, whatever it takes to get you centered, listening, and growing. So whatever that is to you, it may not be prayer, but it may be meditation. It may not be meditation. It may just mean, you chill out for a second and you just need a little me time. Maybe it's affirmations. Maybe it's, so whatever that is to you, in order for you to get your mental state together, or in order for you to keep moving and growing, to clear the blockages, then those are the things that are necessary to do. Growth is not easy. Growth is not something that is comfortable. When you are uncomfortable, that means things are working, things are working out because you're growing. If you're uncomfortable, that means you're growing. There's a lot of things that I want to do as far as growing and things like that. And it's going to be very uncomfortable for a while, and it's uncomfortable now, you know what I mean? Because I started earlier. I didn't just say I'm going to start in the new year. I wanted to start beforehand so I could already have my habits already started, so that when the new year comes, I'm not trying to correct things that I want to do. I'm already on the path of those things. So Violet says she does aerobics. If anybody else want to do aerobics, if you want to go on a live and do aerobics with somebody else, that way, they can stay doing their fitness or whatever, then that way you can help them to stay held accountable. Your wellness, we did. Your finance, do you want to have a certain amount in your bank account? How much do you want to have in, how much do you want to have in your bank account? How many bank accounts do you have? How much money do you want in each? You have to be specific and intentional about the things that you want to get. Do you want to invest your money? Do you want to grow your business? How do you want to grow your business? How much do you want? How much do you want to have at the end of the year? How much do you want to have particular months? What do you want to do as far as your finances are concerned? So that's what we have for finance. Business, what are you going to do to grow your business? Everybody wants to grow their business, but nobody wants to do the work. You have to do the work. So what is it that is going to take for you to do the work to grow your business? What do you want to grow your business to? When you're successful, you'll know when. Like, how would you know when you're successful? Just because some people say they want to have $1 million year, $1 million month, a 6-figure month, whatever people say, that doesn't mean that's your goal. That doesn't mean that means success to you. So you have to look, reflect, and say, what does success mean to me? So I will be successful when I know that. So that's basically what we're doing with business. You want to recognize your business milestones, the things that you want to accomplish. Let's say you want to get your LLC, you want to get your insurance, you want to get your trademark, you want to do this, you want to do that. You want to make sure that all those business milestones and things that you want to do to accomplish your goals in business that you do. Social media, you want to know what you want to do with your social media. Do you want to grow it? Do you want to where do you want to grow? Do you plan on producing more TikToks? Do you plan on going live? Do you plan on going live every day? Do you plan on, what do you plan on doing? So that is basically what you're going to do with your social media. Travel, when you want to travel, where you want to travel. Your dream is to travel, blah, blah, blah. When do you want to do it by? You got to give yourself these specific goals. So that's basically it as far as the vision book. Does anybody have any questions about the vision board, about creating your vision board, or about creating your vision book? Does anybody have any questions about that? Also, don't forget, this Thursday, we are going to have Yvonne Macy on from the Love Snob Bar. And she is going to show you, I sent you pictures, and I was posting pictures of her work. If you guys are not following her, you need to go follow her, because her work is so amazing. It's so beautiful. And if you are in the area where you want to learn how to make soap and bath and body products, you don't want to miss out on Thursday, because Thursday we are going to be speaking to her, and she's going to be able to discuss, soap dough and her piping and things like that. So have your questions ready. If you have any soaper questions or bath and body product questions, and she will specifically answer those things. So does anybody have any questions about the vision board party, or any questions about anything? What's going on? You guys are quiet tonight. You guys are super duper quiet tonight. Let's see. Yep. That's what I have for this evening. About the vision board, about the book club, about the Honor Society. I just posted information about your taxes in the Honor Society, things that you can and cannot write off, things that are business expenses with your taxes. Also, the first week of January, we are going to have Patricia Buxton of Smell of Love Candles on, and she is going to be discussing budgeting. I'm telling you, 2022 is going to be an amazing year for everybody. Even though it's going to be a pandemic, we are not going to let that stop us. We are going to continue to grow and learn, and get things in order for the new year. If you have any ideas, about any classes or anything like that you want us to do for the new year, then let me know so that we can get them done. What is it that you want to do as far as your growth is concerned? And how uncomfortable do you want to be in order to accomplish your goals? Naturally Mellow says, I'm excited. I just got my new soap cutter delivered. Off subject. That's not off subject. We are really not on the subject. So I'm really just recapping. Hey, Felicia. So sorry I haven't been able to join. Haven't been able to join yesterday. I'm super sick. Are you okay, Felicia? A really bad case of the flu. Everybody seems to be getting sick. Everybody seems to be getting sick. You got to stock up on your vitamin C, guys. If you're not going to take vitamin C tablets, because everybody don't take vitamins, get you vegetables and fruits that are high in vitamin C, like pineapples, mangoes. I think green peppers have the most vitamin C, I think I read. So make sure that you guys stock up on those things. Maybe, you know, the vitamin form may not be the thing you need, but get the fruits and vegetables that are high in that, so you can drink make smoothies and things like that with them. My kids call me the witch doctor. Have garlic, vitamin C, apple cider vinegar, all that type of stuff. Cayenne, I knock everything out with cayenne. We have like a fourth teaspoon of cayenne and a tablespoon of honey. Drain all of that mucus out. My body is aching so bad. I have several of those emeralds. Have fun with them. That's Violet. Naturally Mellow has COVID. You guys, I'm so sorry that you guys are struggling with COVID right now. I hope you feel better soon. And just take care of yourself. Make sure you're resting. Make sure that you're resting, because your body needs rest. And, you know, you don't want to put too much stress on your body. You don't want to put too much stress. But while you're resting, you can read Atomic Habits. While you're resting, read the book. And maybe I have a few like of my little witch doctor things. I know if it wasn't for the Jamaican rum, honey, lime juice, and black pepper, I would not be here right now. And that black pepper is the thing. I never thought black pepper would. It's just so like you take the black pepper with the turmeric, and that just works so amazing. Black pepper is a great spice. How long have you guys been dealing with it so far? Is it like subsiding? Is it like the beginning? Like, what's going on with it? I'm definitely praying for y'all. I'm at the end of COVID. Yes, Latrice was last week, right, Latrice? So you guys make sure that you stay stocked up. There was, I'm not trying to spread anything, but I did hear that there was a nurse saying that she was testing and then she heard that it was in the water. So she's like, every time she did a test in the water, that it would come out positive. Craziness. Are you feeling sick, Mello? Or Carmela, are you feeling sick, or you just from the test you just know that you have it? That's crazy. I know. I have my whole like theories about things, but I'm not gonna say anything. But but definitely, yes. Praying for God's healing power for all of you. Yes. God, please bless and protect everybody in this live right now. Please bless their immune system. I pray that they're able to fight it off with no problems. I pray that they are feeling amazing very shortly, and that this does not take them too long to fight and get rid of. God, you can do anything. I pray that you take this and make them whole and make them feel better. In your name we pray. Amen. I like to pray when I say I'm going to pray, because I don't want to forget and say, oh yeah, I'm going to pray for you. And I never do, because I forget. Vitamins, boiled lemon, limes, oranges, ginger root, and turmeric. The ginger is major. Drink plenty of fluids and rest. And I also read that maybe when you're not with the C word that you do elderberry, but I read that the elderberry may help, I mean not help, that it may hinder your progress of getting better because it does something to your body when you're fighting. So elderberry is good when you're free of it and do it beforehand, but I heard that it does something while you have it and it's not good for you. And it is not good for you. You guys, elderberry is what helped me, Felicia. Elderberry, yeah, I had it from the health food store and I was reading up on it and that's what they were saying about the elderberry. But I stopped doing the elderberry and what I do, I just stopped doing the elderberry and I was doing orange and lemon and things like that. You have new contact lenses. These are my contact lenses all the time, but I had clear, so I was testing those out, and that's why. This is what it normally looks like, these color. But I usually put the clear. I mean, I usually put the clear. I usually put these in, but I had the clear because I wanted to try those. And plus, like the pupil, sometimes when I'm looking in, it looks weird. It looks like a cat eye. So I was like, oh yeah, definitely doing clear for lives. My daughter just called. My daughter in love just called. Oh, and she is bringing me orange, lemon, vitamin C, or something. Yes. You need cayenne too. Cayenne works, and cayenne works really good with black pepper. Cayenne, black pepper, that activates it. To be honest, I stopped taking the elderberry vitamins, and this is when I started feeling sick. Do you have other things in the elderberry vitamins? Because I was taking elderberry, just the syrup. Like I had it made from this health food store, well, the lady at the health food store, and so I was taking the syrup. But if you probably had other things in the vitamins that helped help the elderberry. And I don't know how right that is. Like I read it on the internet while I was researching things to make myself feel better. So those are the things that I read. Those are the things that I read. But I chew garlic. It makes me stink, but it's an antibiotic, and it works. When my kids get sick, if they get sick, they sick for probably like a day or two, and it knocks everything right out. And knocks everything right out. So we are going to have to figure out the things that for our wellness for this year, because it seems like it's going to be a fight. Like the C word is very easily transmittable, right? So we are going to have to fight. So after this is out of our immune systems, we are going to have to fight like crazy to build it up, because don't just take the vitamins and all that other stuff. Don't just take it now when you are sick. Take it after. Build up your immune system, and do not stop. Don't stop. I double dose my vitamin C all the time, especially when I'm out and about. When I come home, I make sure that I take my vitamin C, because you just never know. Like, you don't know where, how it's being transmitted anymore. You just know that everybody is getting sick. Everybody. So you got to be able to, even when this is gone, build up that immune system. And that's, whatever weakens our immune system, what is it? Like sugars and things like that. We need to make sure that we try to do less of that so we can, incorporate more of healthy living in our life. Maybe smoothies, I don't know. Smoothies, vitamins, those type of things. But I tell you, you got to stay vitamined up. I'm vitamined up. I was taking elderberry gummies, vitamin C and zinc. So the gummies probably had the vitamin C also in there, and it probably had some other stuff. So that is, that's probably what helped out along. So yeah. That's good. That's good. And your teas. Yes, your teas. Make sure you're drinking your teas. And make sure you're pooping. Poop a lot. Because a lot of sickness is held in your gut. Let it go. Poop, laxatives, get that out of you. Yes, garlic is another one. It's hot, but yeah. Let me tell you, I eat mine, and now we're talking about wellness, right? But I take the garlic, I stick it in the olive. So that calms down the heat and the burn. Oh my gosh, it burns so bad. Chewing garlic, it hurts. But the garlic really, really works. I started to drink the lemongrass, orange peel, ginger, lemon, garlic, turmeric tea. That's good. That's really good for you. Yes, it is. You have to poop it out. You have to. People may think that, pooping is not the thing, but you need to poop that out. You have to poop out this sickness. It's got to come through. It got to go through your body, because if it's not, you're going to keep it in. And make sure you guys go. Hey, Maraniki. Where did you go? Oh, you was in Atlanta, I think you said. Hey, Maraniki. How was Dina? I miss you guys. I miss you guys so much. All right, so anybody has any questions, make sure that you either and the social media. Let's go on that real fast. And if anybody, maybe we should start a group. So you guys send me a message and we'll see, right? Or send me a DM. Send me a DM and we'll put like the group together for wellness. And so if you have the C word, or you are overcoming the C word, so that we can say things that help us, or you know what I mean, that helped you get better, so that other people can do it. Because you never know, if you're not speaking to anybody, like you guys, if we weren't together right now, you would not have known that other people were struggling with the same thing that you were struggling right now with. And then, just by saying certain things, you may not have known garlic was good, is like an antibiotic, or things like that. You may not have known that you should take ginger, or like Felicia said, lemongrass, orange peel, ginger, lemon, garlic, and turmeric tea. So these things, if in a group, maybe we could say our home remedies with each other to help each other along, so we can help each other get better, so that we can do what we got to do for this 2022, because it's only going to get worse, and we got to make sure that our bodies are strong and ready to fight and ready to go. Hey, Byron. Saboko is also good. Am I saying that right? Saboko is also good for anyone experiencing cold and flu symptoms and not able to find an immediate solution. Not able to find an immediate solution will work. Oh, Saboko. Am I saying Saboko? Yes, put me in that group. I don't have the C, but Byron G might had a cough. Oh, and everybody got up in here. Everybody got up in here sick. Everybody got everyone up in here sick. Oh, I read it all wrong. And got everyone up in here sick. Soon as I get home, I'm diffusing. Oh, yes. Use your diffuse. Sambocal. Where can you find that? What is it? Can we do a Facebook group or something with everyone in it? I don't know if it's possible. We can. I do have a Facebook group. So if you guys are not a part of the Facebook group, make sure. Let me just tag it real quick, and then I'll just put I'll tag it like wellness, or something like that, and then we can go into that, and then talk to each other from there. Oh, can you type your Etsy shop? I couldn't find it. Okay. Oh, wait. I'm in events. For the butters. Yes, I have a Facebook group. We have the Honor Society. I'm not as much in the Facebook group, but we can get it popping. I had 2 Facebook groups. So this is the one that we are using. This is the one here. So tell me if that takes you to Facebook. Oh, we need to make a pit stop for that ASAP. There's a Walgreens up the road. Yes, you do, girl. Make sure you take it in the car on the way home. Make sure you do. All right. Just putting the butters up there. And remember, I'm your plug because I got the best prices around. I have the best prices around. So is there anything that anybody would like for us to talk about for the new year so that we can get you all set and ready to go for the new year? While I am grabbing this link for the new year, what would you like to discuss? What guests would you like us to have? I was saying that before. Like I said, we're going to do budgeting the first week, and I'm going to have my I'm going to see if I can get my tax person in, but if I can't, go check out that video that I posted in the Honor Society, because that video is amazing, and he was so easy to understand. It was awesome. Okay. Okay. So Sambocal is what everybody needs to get. Also, I just put my links up there. If you're not a part of the Facebook group, the link is up there. Go follow us on that Facebook page. I don't have any as of yet. I have a ways before I'm ready. Hey, yes. I need help prioritizing my time. So you need time management and planning sense for the year. Any suggestions? Okay, so let's talk about planning your products for the new year. If you know what kind of collection you're going to do, so are you planning for the new year for the entire year, so there are signature scents, or are you, I'm about to post my Valentine. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And I need you to send me some. Hello, so I could be wearing them now. I'm so sorry, yes. So, all right. So are you planning your scents for the entire year? I mean, your signature scents, or are you planning just for collections? So let's start there. Yes. Felicia says, Nikki, I'm currently educating myself on tax records. So if you can get someone to educate me on this, the first Thursday of January, I'm going to have somebody on. So be ready. Be ready, be ready, be ready. Also, make sure if you're in the Honor Society, go check out that video that I put up about tax records. And that person, he's not live, but you're able to hear what he's saying and all the things that can be deducted and how to do things and how to formulate your business, or, incorporate your business, is there. And he also has an ebook that I'm going to purchase. I think it was $47. I'm going to purchase that. And I'm also going to purchase QuickBooks, because I don't have QuickBooks, because I'm going to get all my stuff together at the end of the year and go through everything and comb through my accounts, and that just takes way too much time. So I'm going to get QuickBooks so that I can just take, copies of my receipts, record my receipts, all my information as it is happening, as opposed to waiting to the end of the year. That's something that I'm working on for my vision board, my time management, my budgeting, and keeping track of my taxes and my records, so that I'm not spending 2 days trying to get all my information from my my credit cards and monies that I spent and all those things like that. So I'm trying to be prepared for 2022 because I can't be a millionaire with, dollar habits. I need to have $1,000,000 habits so that I could create more. Hey, Carolee Nails. New Year's, Valentine's Day, Black History Month. Okay, so, all right. Carolee Nell said, I feel blessed to have found you. Thank you so much. I customize shoes and do nails. Ooh, customize shoes. Girl, we need to talk. Customize shoes and do nails, but I do want to start creating candles as well. I'm an artist. Do you want to draw on your candles? Do you want to sculpt candles? Or do you just want to make candles? But I'm going to come back to you. I love you, Martiniki. I love you, Traveling Graces. And make sure that you got to make. Did you call a good Reverend Doctor so he could pray over you before you leave? My IG is the same as my name, Carolee Nels. All right. So, yes, here we go. All right. So, if there are any scents that you know that you want to carry, New Year's is because it's here already. If you was going to do New Year's, you kind of should have had it, or you should your Valentine's Day and your New Year's should kind of like go together, right? So if you know that there's certain scents, maybe you have them already. Do you want to create your scent? Whatever it is that you want to do, you want to make sure that you plan out your scents and the products that you want to do with those scents, if that makes sense to you. Or if you plan on doing the scent and then you are going to build a collection around it. So if that means if you want to make a couple of products with the same scent, like this is the part that you need to plan out. So for me, I know that I want to do for the New Year's, Valentine's Day area, I want to do Tangerine Peach. I want to do the scent called Urban Rosewood. I know I want to do something with roses because it's Valentine's Day. I know I want to do something with this scent. There's a vanilla bourbon scent. I know that I want to use those scents. So those are going to be the staple scents of what I am creating my products around, besides like bath bombs and things like that. But those don't have anything that I have to focus on as much. Like, it's not a collection, right? So I would plan out what it is and then build around that. If you have the fragrance oils, then use what you have. If you don't, then order what you need. And now is the time to order it. You should be able to have your Valentine's Day stuff up in the middle of January or the beginning of January. Your Valentine's Day stuff should be up, so you have plenty of time to promote. You have plenty of time to do your launch, things like that. So when you're planning out your whole, your new collection, you don't want it to fall on deaf ears. So you want to build up the anticipation for it. So maybe that you have 4 fragrances that you want to use, and you know that that's what you want to use for a fact, but maybe you want to feel it out and see if your customers want those scents, if that's what they would like to do, or see what kind of scents they would like from you. You know what I mean? And see how you could build that and incorporate that into your lineup of your products to see what it is that you want to create. I want to create my own candles, as you have done with the coffee candles, for example. So, Cara Lee, do you want to do dessert candles, is what you're saying? Jasmine says, I know you specialize in body, but as far as candles, is there anyone you recommend following? I'm having trouble with wicks. I definitely recommend, are you a part of the Black Candle Makers Club? I suggest them. They have a whole wick guide and everything in that whole thing. Like, if you go into their lessons, there are lessons about wicks. There's lessons about vessels and everything. Don't just go into the topics. Go into the previous lives where they were discussing wicks, because they were very detailed. They even have how wicks burn. It's very detailed information in the Black Candle Makers Club. So make sure that you guys, if you are interested in candle making, that you guys go to Black Candle Makers Club and make sure that you take advantage of all of the free resources that they have there. They had lives with so many candle companies. They also had detail, and like I said, they had detailed information. They show you how a wick burns. They tell you what happens when it burns. They tell you about putting things in your products. Like when we were talking to Jules the previous week, we were discussing those type of things. We touched on it a little bit, but inside her group, there's so much information. There's a wealth of information. If anything, I will borrow some information from her so that I can post for you guys. But make sure you just go over there and just look up the wick training, the wick guides, all kinds of stuff. There's all kinds of stuff in there. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. All that information is there. I would like some wicking help too. That's from Lionel. That's just an example. I want to do creative candles, not just container candles nor simple pillar candles. Okay, so now that you know that you want to do candles, now you got to come up with a plan. What exactly is your niche, however you say the word? Where do you want to go with it? What do you want to do? Because you can't be everything to everybody. So you have to make sure, if you're going to stay true to your art, then make sure you stay true to your art of what you're doing already, so it does not go from candles to shoes to art. You know what I mean? You got to be able to tie that all in together so that it can make you unique, so that you can tell your unique story. So whatever that is that you want to do, if it's wax melts, if it's candles, if it's, you want to use your art and make air fresheners, that would be dope. Like use your art and make your, I have seen people make these custom car fresheners or air fresheners that they hang. You can put your artwork on there, scent that, do signature scents. Like you got to know exactly what it is that you want to do. Do you want to do products with scents that already exist? Do you want to make your own scents? How are you going to make your own scents? Do you want to have a signature scent? What is your signature scent? Like you need to know like what direction you're going in. So I would suggest that you start planning out the things that you want to do so that you can work towards them, so that you're not in a hamster wheel, just having your wheel spinning, not knowing exactly what direction you want to go in. You can't hit a moving target. So you got to make sure that you know which direction you want to go, so that you can be moving in the general direction of that. Thank you so much, Patricia. Make sure you get your book, girl, because we have vision board party plans. And I'm going to make a party pack of stickers that I want to send you guys. So for the people who are RSVP to the vision board party, I'm going to have some stickers that I want to send out. Quotes that inspire me, things that I think, because I've done vision boards so many times, things that I've done in my vision boards, or things that I know that will help you. Things that I know that will help you. I'm also going to put that in. And I also want to make sure that you're doing financial planning with this, because you want to make sure that you're making profit. Felicia said, Nikki, do you think it's a good idea to ask your customer what scent is likable, or should the seller go by the best seller? You can do both, but you just want to you want to put out a feeler. You're not going by anything somebody says, because if you continue to do everything that your customers ask you to do, and they'll say, oh yeah, I'll buy it, they'll never buy it. So you don't want to just go by what they're saying. You don't want to hang on to that word. You know what I'm saying? You want to take a little bit of what they're saying, add your flavor, and then come up with whatever that's going to be. Like find that happy medium and be there. You know what I mean? If that makes sense to you. Because people say, oh yeah, you should definitely do bath bombs. Do bath bombs. You do bath bombs, and those people who said do it, they don't buy them. You know what I mean? So you got to find your happy medium. And your best sellers will always work if you don't know. If worst comes to worst, yes, stick with your best sellers. If you have too many opinions and they're all over the place, then you want to make sure that you reel it in and then see how you can streamline it so that's not too crazy and not so all over the place. If that makes sense. If it doesn't, let me know. That was for Felicia. Jasmine says, so the only thing is I thought different places have different waxes. They drown their wicks and won't match another. Yeah, sometimes the wicks do not match. So if you purchase your wicks from certain places, you might want to just stay in those specific places with those wicks, because sometimes the wicks do burn differently, but you have to test, and that's how you know if these companies are comparable to what you already use. I'm grabbing the binder to make the book. Does that work? Yes. The binder is the best thing because you're able to put papers in, you're able to take them out. I'm going to get a binder myself. I have bought a spiral binder. It's like a big kind of planner thing, but I want to put it in a binder because I like binders better. And like I said, I can put paper in and whatever, and I can make it look pretty. But I'll definitely look into the documents. I don't know if you'll know the answer or not, but I have bought a lot of supplies, but no LLC yet. But until I'm established and whatnot, am I able to write that stuff off? In my opinion, right now, if you're not as a business, you are a hobby. But when you incorporate, it is my understanding that you can. I'm not sure if Patricia would know that answer. But if you would know the answer, Patricia, to that, then say something. But if you don't, you don't have to say anything. But it is my understanding that all of the supplies and everything that you're buying right now are considered a hobby until you are deciding that it's going to be a business. So if you're doing that now, I guess you can write that off for the following year. But if you don't have an LLC yet and you don't have your business formed yet, then you can't file taxes for your business. You would be filing your taxes as personal, right? Carol Lee, well, I am finishing some sneakers right now. I want to send a small candle for his girlfriend as a surprise. I know I can be successful with everything. I'm going to be signature everything. The only thing that I would suggest, and this is not something that is not a common, it's an uncommon opinion. Well, I wouldn't say it's uncommon opinion, but people don't like to hear this, and I know I don't like to hear it because I'm a very creative person and I know I can do everything I put my mind to. But if you're putting your mind everywhere, a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit here, you can't master anything. So I would suggest that you kind of like hone in, because sneakers and candles, they don't go together. You know what I'm saying? Or art and candles can go together, but you got to figure out how to make them go together. Your art and your sneakers, they go together because it makes sense. You know what I mean? But how can you make your candles make sense to your artwork? How can you make all of that come together? You can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand, you're saying, maybe I want to just give it as a gift. But have you tested it? Are you sure? Is that the way you're going to use? Is that the vessel you're going to use? Have you tested it? Do you have insurance before you send that out? Like, there's a whole lot of things that go with the whole candle making thing that you have to consider before you do it. You know what I'm saying? Because what if she lights the candle, something should happen. Maybe she burned it too long. She didn't listen to what she was supposed to do. And the vessel broke, or it, fire went up the wall, or there's smoke all over the house, or things like that. You have to be able to make sure that you are covered. So you got to cover your tracks before you do that. And I know, you don't want to hear that because you just want to do, because I'm the same way. But you have to make sure that you cover your tracks first. Cover your tracks first. And make sure you make sure that you test that as much as you can. Like I said, when Jules was on, I have candles all over my house that I continue to test, because you have to test with different scents. You have to test with different wicks. You have to test with different vessels. You have to, you have to test continuously. It's an ongoing process that's so, what's the word? Annoying is the word. It's so annoying. Let's see. Okay, so I did that. Felicia said about the customer. Jasmine, I'll definitely look into the documents. All right. So Carol Lee's finishing the sneakers. I moved the thing all the way up. Hey Felicia. Hi Felicia Ash. Hi Felicia Ash. I'm new. Welcome, 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 Felicia Ash. Thank you for being a part of the group. Let's see. Karen Lee, being in the nail industry, I deal with a lot of females. I know they'll love it when I start creating my candles. I just loved your videos. You're skilled, wise, and talented. Thank you so much, Karen Lee. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know you can kill it. You just got to make sure you have a plan. You have to have a plan and make sure you cover your tail, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Yes. What do we need for the vision board party? For the vision board party, you need a binder. You can do a one subject binder. You can do a spiral bound notebook. I say do a notebook as opposed to doing a board because you're able to update, write small goals, things like that. And then it'll kind of be like a journal and you'll go back on it at the end of the year. At the end of 2022, you could look back and see what worked, what didn't work, what your obstacle was, how did you overcome them, those type of things. So being in a binder, you're able to write those things as opposed to it being on a board where you can't write information unless you're putting post-its on it, and then you're gonna it's gonna soon be covered with post-its because how else are you going to be able to update it, right? So I'm suggesting to do a vision board book and be very specific on the goals and things that you want. Make sure I have 3 words. If you want to use 1 word, that's going to be your word for the year so that you know that you have to be those things. My words that was on my 2021 board was intention, consistency, and discipline, and everything was surrounding that. So as long as I was consistent and intentional and disciplined, I'd be able to accomplish my goals. So, figure out what your word or words are so that you can, everything surrounds that, whatever that particular thing is. We have certain categories. I said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So have 8 tabs in your notebook so that you can separate your goals into family, health, wellness, finance, business, social media, and travel. So think about those things when you are looking for your pictures and be very intentional with the pictures that you select because you want it to be the exact things that you want as opposed to just a general picture from a magazine. You want it to be exactly what you want because 2022 is all about intention. So those are the things that you need, and just basically just be there. So make sure you RSVP. The link is, I send it in an email. I also have it in the Facebook group, but I will post more. I'll post it after this live. I'll post it again so that the link is there just in case you did not RSVP yet. Lionel, I want to make my own scent. So Lionel, you want to make your own scents using scents that already exist, or you want to go to like a perfumer? What do you call those people? I don't know. And you want to go there to get your scents together. Lionel Elliott. Felicia says, yes, it does. I was more focusing on the statistics. I'm grabbing a binder to make yes. Felicia, ask anything. A bit random, but I've been stuck for hours on a train now and all about them to close. LOL. Never had to pee so bad in my life. I don't know. Lakeisha said, yes, the binder is what I'm doing as well. It will be easier to separate the information. Definitely. Patricia says, hey. That's what I have. I made mine and sectioned it off with labels for sections as well as my soap making binder. Both binders have recipes and corresponding notes. Do you know how long wax lasts? I would say a year. But manufacturers may say 1 to 2 years, but you just have to see what the expiration date is on your wax. It's usually on your wax. Lionel. Felicia, Nikki, she can claim it on tax returns once EIN is established, but it cannot be claimed before. So, about your taxes or, about the money that you spent to recoup. Felicia says you can claim it on your tax return once your EIN is established. Your EIN is free. You can do that right now and get your EIN number. The business have to be established. That's what Felicia says. Smell of Love says, but it depends on the state. Patricia says you can claim business expenses before you form your LLC. Violet says, right. Carol Lee, that's why I'm here. I'm doing research now and taking notes on everything. Awesome. Jasmine says, everyone liked the video. Yes, everybody. Like. It's 15 people in here. We should have 15 likes. You gotta go. All right, Kara says, hey, Nikki, you know the book I posted? Yes. You were the one who posted. I was like, somebody posted and tagged me for this book. I couldn't remember who it was. Yes, Kara tagged me on the book. Yes. That will work for the party, but I because I already purchased it. No. That's going to work perfect. You just, get you some Post-its just in case you need to amend anything, you want to change anything. And I think it's going to work. It's more of a planner. I mean, not a planner. It's more like a planner. So it has like the dates and things like that. But you need an area where you designate just for the different sections. But that book was awesome. I love that book. That book that you ordered. I love it. Love it. Lionel says, yes, using scents that already exist. Okay, so if you're using scents that already exist, have you already started mixing your scents, Lionel? Scroll up, please. I asked for an Instagram to follow and support. Okay, so what did you say? Carolee, is there an Instagram I can follow? I appreciate you taking your time. Oh, I see it now. I was scrolling way up past from where you were. I didn't even read it. It was right there on the same line. All right. So everywhere you can find me at Bubble Babes University is BABEZ. So it's Bubble Babes University. So you can find me on Instagram, Facebook at Bubble Babes University, on TikTok and Pinterest. I am just Bubble Babes. All right, so no, you haven't started mixing your scents yet. So I would suggest that you start getting little samples. They have the samples from wherever, start going with different places because you may like certain scents better. There's a place called Indiana Candle Supply or something like that, right? I like their birthday cake. They have the best birthday cake. I've had other birthday cakes from other places and it smells nothing like this Indiana Candle Company's birthday cake. So that's my favorite one. So you want to try different scents from different places to see what scent you like and kind of know what scent you want to use so that you know that you don't have to scroll through their whole catalog to find scents that you want. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. And they have the little samples like Nature's Garden Candles. They have samples for $2. Everywhere basically had their samples for $2 unless you buying from Wooden Wick or those type of places that have the more expensive samples. But if those are the type of companies that you want to shop from, I'm not trying to deter you. So if those are the type of companies that you want to purchase from because you want to have a luxury brand or a high upscale fragrance line, then you may want to try those companies and see and just play around with the scents and see if they work for you, and then try them in your products. So have you started your company yet, Lionel? I'll post the link in a second. Jasmine, don't buy a bunch. Yes, don't buy a bunch. I made, oh yeah, they 1 ounce. Don't buy I mean, you can, but then if you don't want to use them, you're going to have a lot. And then you're going to have to destash them. I have so many things to destash. You know, some companies have these things where you could buy 20 samples at a time, right? And they give you a deal, and then you buy all these samples, and then you never use them, and you never have no intention to use them, and you still have them. So you want to make sure that you everything is planning. Everything is planning. Plan out the scents that you want to use. If you know that you like clean scents, then don't go out and get a bunch of fruity bakery scents, because that's not the type of things that you want to do. You know that you want to do clean scents. If you want to do, you know, men's, you want to make sure everything that you're doing is men's, because those are the type of things that, you know, those are that's within your boundaries, or that's within, you know, your aesthetic. So you want to make sure that you're following those things so that you can stay on track, as opposed to getting distracted with a bunch of different scents, because it is easy to go crazy over fragrance oils. I have rows and rows and rows of fragrance oils because of that particular thing. And I have like 16 ounces, 32 ounces. Like, I have lots of fragrance oil. So you want to make sure that you are in, you know, the section where you want to be. Carol Lee. Okay, I'm going to follow as I listen. I have to compliment and commend you for your professionalism in the way you speak and your look as well. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Kara. Kara, is it Kara Lee altogether, or just Kara? Can I call you Kara? I don't know. But thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Everybody go. Kara Lee is new. Lionel, I don't know how to follow you. I think I follow everybody else that's in here. Carol Lee says her name on all social media is Carol Lee Nails. So everybody go follow Carol Lee Nails. Everybody put your handle in the chat so that you can follow everybody. And make sure that you follow me. Send me a message so I can put us in a group message. And make sure you follow in the Facebook page so that we can discuss whatever we're going to discuss in the Facebook group. And big love from Boston. Hey, Boston. Boston. Hey, Boston. Boston sounds like New York. I'm from New York. So I say coffee and water. And everybody's always making fun of the way I speak. Yes. So when are you just stashing your stuff, sis? Let me tell you, I might just give it away. It might just, you want it, you can have it. I have like some scents that they're pretty old, but I have scents like things that I know I'm never going to use. Never, never, never. Maple Street Candy Supply Company has a real nice deal on 1 ounce scents. I think it's like 20 bottles for like $30. So Kara says Maple Street Candle Supply. I said candy. I have never tried that place before. I should try that. Maple Street Candle. Never tried that place. I need to try different places because I'm stuck on my couple of places that I like to shop. So I need to try some different places. I do not speak like that, but I do sound a little tough. Same. I want the stash stuff. I have wicks that I'm never going to use. I have I think I have LX wick. No, not LX. I have a whole bunch of wicks that I'm never going to use. But some candle maker company said never get rid of your wicks because you may need them. I forgot who it was, but I have so many wicks. Violet says, I know you're from New York. I laughed earlier when you said water. Lionel? Am I Lionel, or is it Lionel or Linnell? No, I have to get in my wicking underway, but I have lots of fragrance oil. Okay. So use what you got and see what you come up with. And make sure that you're taking notes. Put it on a paper, put it on a dropper, put it on a sniffer, whatever. Make sure that you're taking notes. And make sure you put where you get your fragrance from, what fragrance worked, how much you use. Like, you want to make sure that everything you do is notes. Everything, I know it sounds like it's very repetitive. Everything is notes and planning. Everything is notes and planning. Felicia says Maple Street candle scent is good. Mellow Carmela says, where do you purchase your fragrance oil from? Me, I purchase my oils from a number of places, but I love Candlewick. I love Candlewick, Indiana Candle Supply, sometimes Nature's Garden Candle, Flaming Candle, Lone Star. I used to order from there, but I don't anymore. Not for no specific reason, but I just don't. What else? Rustic Essentials, they're good. They have some good scents. Flaming Candle. I gotta look now. I gotta look. HP 93. I have some HTP wicks. I'm not sure the number, but I definitely have those. I don't say park the car. Yes, I'll take anything. Violet says you're right about the notes and planning. That means I'm on the right track. That's what I've been doing. New York is in the house. That's right, New York. I'm from the Bronx. Linnell. Okay. I am from the Bronx, but I'm in Pennsylvania now. And the woods. Maple Street has great deals. They have deals like for 1, 8, and 16 ounce bottles. Also for you. I can't read it fast enough off the phone. Also for you, Nikki, the shipping may not be bad because they're out of PA. Oh, I need to find out where they are because I might just could drive myself there. Because I drive to Candles and Supplies, and I also drive to Candlewick. So that's where I get my waxes from, because I can drive there and I don't have to pay the shipping. Carol Lee, I'll see you on Instagram. I love the Bronx fried apple sticks. And Tanya says just scents have good scents also. See, we need to have a whole new conversation on fragrance oils. I know you're from the Bronx. I used to live there. Yes, I am from the Bronx. So, let me see. Yes, road trip to PA. All right, so I had to put, see, everything is notes and planning. I want to choose the right wax. That's what I'm scared of. Okay, so waxes may take you a long time. So wax is not even the gist of it. Once you get your wax together, like you won't know the wax you want to use until you get your wick together. Your wick and your vessel. Because you have to test everything. And it's so tedious. You got to test every time. The candle, do I have one right here? I moved it, I think. Yeah, I don't have it here anymore. I have the straight edge 5 ounce, and the wicks that I use in that one, I cannot use those in my dessert candles. So you have to be, everything takes time. Everything's going to take time, and it's going to take testing, and you're going to have to test with each individual thing. You have to test with different fragrances. You have to test with different wicks, because sometimes you're not going to get the throw that you want. So you got to make sure that you are consistently testing. It sucks, but you do. You have to make sure that you're consistently testing, and you're not going to be able to find your wax until you find your wick. So you're going to have to have a few wicks to sample with the wax. And maybe I suggest do they sell like a pound? Sometimes they do, but maybe a pound to 5 pounds of wax so that you can try it and see what works for you. A lot of people don't want to use Parasoy, but I love Parasoy. A lot of people just want to use soy. That's totally up to you. But if you have a preference, maybe you want to use coconut wax, apricot wax, you may already have a preference. So if you have a preference, then I would suggest getting a few of the waxes in that, section, and then test those out. And I also want to make my own molds. That's easy to do. So you can do your molds easy. That's nothing. That's not as tedious as finding wicks and wax. I want to choose the right wax. Don't be scared. Try it. Just jump out and try it. What's the worst that can happen? It don't work. So just go ahead out and try it. Violet says, yes, that would be good. We definitely the subject on fragrance oil, so we can do that. I need a new page because you guys done gave me so much information. Okay, Facebook, health, fragrance oil. All right. She is so right. You have to test. You have to test. When you testing, it's like a DJ. You gotta test. You gotta test all day. Me too. I don't use those fragrances in my line because part of my brand is having common sense. But I do use them when I'm interested in certain scents, just to smell them and see if I would actually like them. Okay. Jasmine. Right, Jasmine, and it is tedious. Yeah, it says test, the life of a candle maker. And even when you think you have your whole situation together, you're going to end up testing more, because when you add another scent for your next collection or your next product or whatever, you're going to have to test again. It's going to start all over again. It never ends. It never ends. Laura, you from the Bronx too? Carolee says facts. Cara Ward says facts. Wicks and vessels would be where I would start. Definitely. You better off ordering a 10-pound bag of wax, maybe 2 or 3 different kinds, so that you can properly test. I'm assuming that's what that says. So you can properly test. I have enough wax to test in different vessels with different wicks. Yes. And I will also suggest, do not buy hundreds of wicks. Buy sampler packs, so you can try those wicks like that, so you can save money and you're not spending so much money. That's what I have, 10 pounds of wax. Choose only one vessel, conquer that. Choose one vessel, one size. Do not start trying to be everything to everybody. One vessel, one size. Whatever works for you. You want to do 5 ounces, 5 ounces work. You want to do 8 ounces, 8 ounces works. Or you want to do a 10. Whatever it is that you want to do, make sure that you stick to that so that you can master that. And then when you master that, then you can go to the next one. Felicia said, Nikki, can you do a detailed video on how to do bath bombs and give some info on why we need to use the product ingredients we use to get the best achievement? Yes. So you want me to do a video on bath bombs? So do you not necessarily make the bath bomb, but just say what each ingredient does for the bath bomb? Jasmine, choose only one vessel. We said that. I read that one already. Jasmine, listen, I'm learning the hard way. Right, Jasmine, one vessel, one size. I have one vessel, one size. I chose 8 ounce. Felicia, yes. Okay. Video on bath bomb ingredients. Yes. I can do that. That is for Felicia. All right. I know you really don't specialize in candles, but I love your candle videos. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, I do not specialize in candles. Candles is not my thing. I like to do dessert candles because I have this thing, I want to make everything look like food. So it was a challenge for me. And so since it was a challenge, I took on a challenge, and that's what I did. Same thing with bath bombs and bath bomb frosting and things like that. I used to do decorative soaps, but I don't do those anymore because my decorative soaps don't sell like my natural soaps. So I stopped doing those because it used to just be a waste. Not a waste because, I still sold them, but you have to sell them at a discounted rate when, so I stopped doing those because they didn't sell as fast as my regular soaps. So I stay on my natural soap. So I have my staple soaps. I have my oatmeal and honey, my my turmeric and honey, my best of both worlds, my peppermint, and my black and white soap. Those soaps are and my brush soap. But those soaps are the only soaps that I will do. I will not do any more. Oh, Land of Milk and Honey. I don't do any more I used to do lots of glycerin soaps. I used to do lots of artisan swirly soaps. And I just stopped doing those because those don't sell. And with business, sometimes you got to do what sells for you. So, you got to do, I could sprinkle those things in here and there. But basically, I just do mostly of the things that sell. And my dessert candles, I don't need, like I said, they just took off. They took off. Like I was just doing them not as a hobby, but just because I love the challenge. And so then now you have me here with wicks, vessels, and testing millions of vessels. Because I gotta make sure that you get a good scent throw, because I don't want you to say my pretty candle does not give you any scent, Carol Lee says, I just followed you. I have new work I'm going to be posting soon. Stay tuned. I love your personality. I'll be sure to stay tuned. Thank you so much for joining, Carol Lee. I'm so glad that you came. We go live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. And we are also going live every Thursday. And we have a special guest with a maker or a shaker or, a company in the industry that's going to be able to help you as far as growing your business. We had somebody with branding and marketing. We had somebody with trademarking, and we had a trademark attorney in. We also had Jules from Black Candle Makers Club talking about building community and candles. And this week we're going to have Yvonne Macy of the Snob Love Bar. She's going to be talking about artisan soaps and how she got into the business. So every week is going to be something. And make sure you follow us on all social media. And that is that. So does anybody have any questions before we are done? This is the last Tuesday of the year, right? This is the last Tuesday. So we are starting fresh. With the January, we are going to be talking about finances. Yeah, this is our last live for Tuesday of 2020. So 2021 is our last live for this year. If I said that right, this is our last live for 2021. I should have had celebrations, right? We should have had libations. Be Delicious Soaps. Hey, how are you? She said, I finally got off in time to catch you. So I'll stay on for a few seconds, girl. You're going to miss me. All right, so do you have any questions? Is there anything you want me to update you? Let's see what I can, is there any classes or anything that you want me to talk about? To do any classes, any subjects? Did you sign up for the Vision Board Party? Are you a part of the book club? Are you in the Honor Society? Are you in the Facebook group? I got to cram it all in. I'm cramming it all in. Kara says, okay, so now I'm at my laptop, so no more errors in my messages. It's okay. It's okay. That autocorrect gets you all the time. It gets you all the time. All right. So does anybody have any questions? Website. My website for Bubble Babes University is, I'll put that here in the chat. That's my website for the university, so that you can join the Honor Society, which is an all-access membership, or you can take any classes. I have how to frost wax like a pro. I have a body butter class, and I also have how to do a multicolor wax frosting. This is my website if you want to purchase products from my company, which is Bubble Babes. And that is my company's website. I wish you a blessed and prosperous New Year's. Yes, Felicia. Yes. Thank you. I need to RSVP for the Vision Board Party. Yes, you do. Eventbrite. I will put a link after I get off this live. I'm going to post it again. I'll post the link. It's also in your emails. I have sent I sent the link in the email. I also have it in the Facebook group, and I'll be posting it up not periodically. I'll be posting it every day. About the vision board party. Everybody needs a binder because I think a book is going to be. Oh, I did put the Etsy link, but let me see if it's still here. Yeah, and that's if you want shea butter. Dang, I feel like Hustle Man, right? I'm like, shea butter's here. My website for my products is here. My classes are here. But yeah, those are all of my websites. So you can get the butters, you can purchase a class, you can join an honor society, or you can purchase my products, my bath and body products, and that is just bubblebabes.com if that's what you want to do. Let me know about the meet. Oh, and what did we decide for the date? The date is January 8th at 7 p.m. I think it's 7 to 9. 7 to 9. Oh, yes, Young Melodic says I talk to you all the time. Or I put comments on your posts all the time. All right, everybody, drop your handles. Drop your handles. If you want to be a part of, we are doing a social media content challenge. Just because I want to encourage you to post more so that people can, so you can have more awareness of your brand awareness of your product, so people can know where to find you, things like that, to just build up your following. So that is why we're doing a social media challenge. If you are interested in that, send me a DM on Instagram, Bubble Babes University. That's BABEZ University. So that I can put you in the group that we're doing the social media challenge. Can you do some candle classes? Yes, I can. I will have some candle makers on that will definitely discuss candle classes. I do have not candle classes. I have like decorative dessert candle classes in my university. Okay, I'll put that in my planner. I'll put that in my planner now. Yeah, January 8th, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Nikki, the meet about us to meet and greet people with. Yes, that's going to be on my vision board for 2022. That's definitely going to be on my vision board, that I want to create this whole thing. Yes, you have. Yes, you have. And like I said, everything is content. If you ever hesitate on what is content, everything you do with your day, everything is content. Every single thing you're doing is content. So make sure you're taping, doing photographs, and you don't have to post it when you do it. You can post it later. You can repurpose information that you have from previously. You can, change the background. You can make, use Canva, take the background out and put it on just a color or just something, and then put your product there. You can put quotes, you can put inspirations, you can put videos, tag people. Those type of things you can do to, repurpose your content, to keep your content fresh, so that you're always posting. Because people say, I don't know what to post. I don't know what to post. Well, you don't know what to post because you think that you got to create whatever that moment is right there, and you don't. You can use products that you have. You can do behind the scenes. You can do yourself labeling, you can do yourself making, you can do yourself taking pictures, you can do yourself going to get supplies, you can do yourself showing your racks and your shelves and showing your mess and showing, how your product works. You can go to the sink if you have bath and body products, go to the sink, wash your hands, just so show how your product works. You have a candle, you have a jar, just take a picture of it. Take a picture of it near some books. Take a picture of it near your dresser. Take a picture of it in the closet. You can take, you can come up with anything is content. Remember that. Anything is content. If you are not exactly started with your business yet, you want to keep people warmed up to your business. You know what I'm saying? So if you warming them up to your business, then you want to ask them things. You want to ask them filler questions. What do you think about this sense? What do you think about this look? What do you think about this? You want to give those kind of things. You want to do polls. You want to do giveaways. You got your product together, give giveaways. Even if you're not exactly established yet. So you want to start making people, get your name out there so people know that you're coming. I'm coming. Ooh. Pause. But you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean. Felicia is cooking. Oh yes, Felicia says she making Jamaican food, right? When you need to distash. I think, hey, socialite, where you been, girl? I am going to, let me put that here, Facebook areas, D-stash group. I got that there too. I have some wax. I have a whole container, but I would not ship it. Whoever wants this wax, like that, they would have to come to Pennsylvania. I have to meet you in Jersey or however. But I purchased this wax from candlesandSupplies.net, and they said this was the best way. I forgot what it is. It's 6028. No, I like 6028. I forgot what number this wax is, right? And I didn't like it. Like, the throw was off. Like, it took too long. I just did not like this wax at all. But the lady who owns the store, you know, Candles and Supplies, she swore by this wax. And I'm like, this is a challenge. I don't like it. So I still got this wax. But, yeah. Cocoa Thunder. So make sure you guys are all part of the Facebook group. Oh, you know what? The link is also in the Facebook group. The event, the link, all of that is in the Facebook group. And I'm going to put the link just in case. Again, just in case you guys are not on the Facebook page. And I did change the Facebook page because one was just for a group and this one is different. So I have more features that I can do with this Facebook page as opposed to the other one. So with this one, that's where the information is. Hello, Feeling Puzzled. You guys are also super late. What's going on, you guys? Jasmine, thank you for the follow. I follow back. You do amazing work. That's what she said. Yes, that is what she said. Thank you, Carolee. I was wondering if I was following the right person. I'll pay shipping. It's heavy. I think it's, what is it, a 40-pound box? A 40-pound box. Sorry, brother. Nikki, can we do a challenge with the book club? You guys gotta get your butt in the book club. Y'all not. I have the book club up and nobody's in there commenting. I put some downloads in there. Like, I've been giving you gems and information, and you guys are not checking. I put the downloads in there. I put cheat codes. I put a habit sheet. Like, there's stuff in there that to download and do. I have activity in there. You guys got to go and do the activities. Spy no early here in UK. It's 1 a.m. Oh, hi in UK. That's amazing. Don't get any notifications. Okay, so if you don't get any notifications, every Tuesday at 7 p.m. we go live. Every Tuesday at 7 p.m. we go live. Every Thursday at 7 p.m. we go live with a guest. So just put that on your calendar and you'll know. Every Tuesday, every Thursday, both at 7 p.m. We are going to have our vision board party January 8th at 7 p.m. So 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. 7 p.m. is our thing, I guess. So yeah. That way you can always find us. Or find me. Awesome. I'll take a look. Yes. Just put it in alerts. I don't know why the notifications aren't showing up, but we'll see. This is the last Tuesday of 2021. And then after that is grind, hustle time, grind mode. We got to grind for 2022. So I appreciate everybody for being here. Thank you so much. Make sure that you are on the Facebook group. I'm going to add these things. I'm also going to put the links so that you can get your ticket for your vision board party. It's free. Don't worry about it. but it is a ticket that you got RSVP for, because there's only a certain amount of people that are going to be in the Zoom. So yeah, so make sure that you RSVP for that. If you are not a part of the Honor Society, please sign up for the Honor Society. It's an all access membership. Thursday, we're going to have Yvonne Macy on of the Snob Love Bar, and I will look into having more candle information for you guys that are interested in candles. I'll have more guests to specialize in candles, and I will also be giving more information for you guys as well. I'll be sharing information that I get from BCMC. Oh my God. How about, I thought today is Monday. Girl, Kara. She said I'm on a surprise live. Kara, today is Tuesday. Because you just said it. Oh gosh. Kara, you crazy. I had off yesterday and that threw me off. Oh heck no, I'm RSVPing right now. Thank you. Thanks for making me feel much better today. I'm so happy I did. Just joined the Facebook in my name. Okay. All right. So I will see you guys in the Facebook group. If you have any questions, or you can always DM me. Don't forget. Is there anything I need to inform you? No, that's it. Just make sure that you signed up for the Facebook group. And if you make sure that you guys DM me so I could put us all in the group, so that, I mean, not DM, I'll do it in the Facebook group so that I'll have the health, I have the health, fragrance oil, and the destashing in the Facebook group. So I put the link in the chat, and I think when I log off, the chat is going to be gone, but I think you can look at it at real time. I think that's how that works. And that's it. So everybody who is not under the weather right now, I pray that you are feeling better. I pray that you feel better quickly, speedy recovery. You guys take care of yourself. I forgot the stuff. What is it called? Sambucal. You can get that at your Walgreens. I forgot who said that word. Who said that word? Felicia said it worked, and I think maybe Mello said that it worked. But those are the things to take care of yourself. Make sure you're drinking plenty of vitamin C. Get it in your fruits and your vegetables and your vitamins. And that is that, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I love you. I will see you on Thursday, and I will talk to you in the chat, and I will talk to you in the groups. And make sure, if you are in the Honor Society, that you are going in there and you are checking the information that I'm posting up there, because I'm posting up some good content in there. That's my concealer. Because Lord knows I got marks right here from my glasses. Linnell, thank you so much for joining. I hope to see you on Thursday. Thursday we'll be back. Yes, it does. Thanks for the prayers. They help so much. Thank you. You beautiful girl. Thank you, Felicia. Thank you. All right, you guys. Good night. Take care of yourself, and make sure you read my notes. I'm sending notes. And I'm about to yell at y'all for being part of the social media challenge that aren't posting. I'm about to yell at y'all. Can you add the categories for the vision board party? You want me to add the categories on the Facebook page? I'll put all the information for the vision board party. And I also have some downloads that I think will be beneficial. I'm going to put that there too. Vision board categories. Every time I say I'm leaving, I end up staying. Like, I do that all the time. What's wrong with me? I'm like, bye, 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 bye. And I'm like, oh, bird, squirrel, glitter. And I stay. Good night, Tanya. Notes got it. Post got it. All right. And everybody get notebooks. Either get a binder or get a notebook. Okay. I'll definitely do that. So you guys make sure to check. And I'm going to do that now. Good night, you guys. I know I just lost connection. Good night. Before, I don't want to cut off the live before you guys get the Kara is putting the link for the vision board that she ordered, the vision board booklet that she ordered. So, I don't want to cut the live off yet until she posts it, just in case. Or Kara, just send me the you tagged me already. I just gotta find it. Yeah, that's it. And also, I was thinking about doing a little vision board party kit. We'll see. I be having grand ideas, and I be having too many things to do to execute everything. But it may or may not happen. If it does, you'll know by this weekend, or you'll know by Thursday. All right, you guys. I'm done. Good night. Oh, the lady Steffi. Hey, Steffi, you missed the live, girl. I know. Tonight's like 2 hours. 2 hours. All right, I'm out of here. Good night, you guys.